Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a thrift haul for you. This was my last thrift haul of 2022 and it was really good. It might even be just as exciting as the last haul I showed you, or at least pretty close. So I definitely ended the year on a high note and I'm looking forward to going into 2023 full force in my business. So I can't wait to show you what I picked up. A lot of bolos, a lot of new to me brands that I had been hoping to find and finally found at the very end of the year. I'll have a new video coming out after this one where I'm going to talk about my projections for 2023, my goals, and I'll have a couple of informational videos for you on brands that I am personally looking for in the new year. But before we do all that, we're going to do this thrift haul, because I need to get these bad boys listed. We're gonna start out with a doozy, one of my most exciting finds from this thrift trip, and hopefully a new to you brand. It is this really cute novelty print fox dress. You see the foxes all over it? Super cute, right? Very vintage inspired pinup, and that is because this is a brand you should know. It is called Dexter. So yes, ModCloth has carried Dexter way in the past, but if you don't know who Dexter is, she is a pinup model. She looks almost exactly like Betty Page. She was really big in the early aughts, and this is her clothing line. This and Trashy Diva out of New Orleans are super sought after in the pinup realm, in the vintage inspired, the girls who like that retro look, but more of a modern twist on it. And so this is definitely a brand you need to know about, because some of these dresses can sell for $100 and above. It does have pockets, and this specific print was made in several styles, but this one is probably one of the more sought after ones. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping to get around $100 for it, but definitely a brand to remember, Dexter. And speaking of vintage inspired, you know your girl loves some ModCloth, and I did find this super cute brown floral dress. It is an A-line below the knee, very 40s inspired, and the cut buttons, little flouncy sleeves here, just capping off the shoulder, and really cute. Again, has pockets, and this is in a great 3X. So I was very excited to find this at the thrift store in New Orleans. This sweater probably won't get me too much, maybe 25. It is Anthro's Pilcrow and the letterpress. This is a newer Pilcrow design, as you can see, because it says Anthropology on it, but it's this really pretty coral sweater. It has cuff sleeves. These are sewn to stay cuffed, and it has this really pretty design in the knitting with this ribbed texture at the bottom and at the cuffs. Really cute V-neck, and I like how there's a lot of interest here on the neckline with these cutouts, but I thought it was a super cute style, even though it's not going to garner as much as maybe the dresses will. It's nice to have a mix in my closets and stores. If you're new here, I do sell on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, and Mercari. I'm also going to have another video coming out because if you watched my eBay suspension video last summer, y'all, it was wild. But something kind of like it happened on Etsy recently to me, and I want to talk about it. And the outcome of that was not as good as the eBay one. So stay tuned for that. If you've been interested in selling on Etsy, it's just something you probably need to know about. But yeah, that'll be coming out soon also. So this is another ModCloth carried item. It is the brand Retrolicious. You can also follow them on Instagram to see their new dress styles. They don't just sell it at ModCloth. Unique Vintage Online also sells Retrolicious, and then of course they have their own website. This dress is really cute, will be great for Valentine's Day. A-line, vintage inspired, again, like you would expect to see in one of my hauls, and a 1X, so we do love that. This also would be super cute for like Disney bound if you were doing Minnie Mouse, because definitely with the polka dots and the black, white, and red, I think it would be a good option for someone for Disney. Okay, super excited about these finds, and I'll pop up a picture of the celebrity wearing these, but have you ever heard of this brand? It's called Mason, and this is a black wrap front midi length dress. It does have a high slit with this lace detail at the thigh, really pretty. And I felt it and I was like, it feels like silk. Y'all, if it wasn't already sexy, it's super sexy. It only zips up to here and there is this cutout right at where your tramp stamp would be if you have one of those. But anyway, it's 100% silk dress and I didn't find just one, but I also found it in this sort of tomato red color. Same thing, same silk, same lace detail there. And yeah, so these were great. They did have these priced up a little bit at $14.99, but after I saw comps on them, I was like, your girl's getting them. Okay, so I've talked many times, I'm not a big athletic wear person. If you come to my channel all the time, you're probably here for the dress content, the really feminine silhouettes, the vintage inspired looks. That's sort of my jam. But if I see some good activewear brands, then I'm gonna pick them up. And I found these really cool pink cutout leggings and saw immediately that they were Gymshark, which is exciting because I've actually never thrifted Gymshark. I think I saw it one other time in the thrift store, but they were in pretty poor condition, so I did leave them. But I love this like dusty pink color. Definitely one of my favorites. And again, if you don't know the Gymshark symbol, it's right here. It looks like a shark. So I was super stoked to find these. Oh, and then these I also found in a little bit of a mauvier pink. If you know, you know, these are Lululemon running shorts. Here's the Lululemon logo. I have sold this style of running short many times for about $50, and it does still have the hang tag inside. So again, I will pick up activewear if I see a good brand and style I like. I'm not going to pass it up. I just am usually not seeking it out. Speaking of, in the new year, no, I'm not really going for activewear. It's just not my thing. But I'm going to go even harder on hard goods. Those of you who've been following me know last year I started to reintroduce hard goods, something that I've been selling basically since the late 90s. And once I dove headfirst into clothing, learned so much over the last 4 years, and really feel like I've honed my skills in that area, I started to reintroduce hard goods. And last year I did that. I'd like to do it a little bit more this year. And also I'm going to be going into men's more. Now in men's, I will sell basically what I would sell for women's, the equivalent in men's. So mid-tier designer, quirky vintage. If I find athletic wear, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I'll pick it up, definitely. But that's really going to be my niche. Just like when you go to my eBay store or my Poshmark closet, I mean, you can tell that there's definitely a certain aesthetic, and that's because that's what I like. I gravitate towards certain things, certain styles, and so that's basically what it's going to be for men too. So sort of the same sections like blazers and denim and shoes, that will be my sections in the men's. And I am going to start going a little bit harder because I have had great luck with men's brands. Men don't haggle on prices as much as women do, usually buy them outright. And I've just had a good experience with the men's pieces I have sold, so I feel like I have a good enough eye for men's also to be able to pick up what I need to have introduced that into my reselling business. But I've always picked up men's if I found it. And these were in the women's section. So I saw these and I thought, oh, cool. These look cool. My husband would probably like them. And then I saw this. And you've probably seen a lot of resellers talking about this brand. It's Vuori, very hot athletic wear line right now. They do make women's and men's. The women's styles aren't as exciting to me as the men's, but I was really happy to find these. I think my husband might snag them. If not, of course, I'm going to be able to get 40 to 50 for this pair of shorts. And so that's super great. And then this is a men's brand that I have sold in the past in dress pants. It is called Bonobos, and they usually sell in about the $35 range. These probably will sell for about $25. But again, if my husband doesn't keep them, because they're like that short style that's real in right now, then I will go ahead and sell them. And definitely one of the brands that I would be picking up now that I'm getting into men's more. then you know your girl loves vintage. So you're usually gonna see some really cool vintage pieces. I could not believe these two dresses when I found them. They were so cute. Look at this sweet 1960s A-line dress. It has this pink and white like checkerboard pattern with a Peter Pan collar. You'll notice there's no brand label in it, and that is because it is handmade. But a lot of people made their clothes back in the day, so usually they're really well made. You can see that there is even this detail right here at the sleeve to taper it in and tailor it a little bit better, but super, super, super cute dress. I wish this was my size. I totally would rock this. And then I found a very similar, again, handmade. This one has a mock neck on it with this sort of damask design all over it. A little bit more of a corally pink with white, again, with the A-line, very 1960s, 3/4 sleeves. And you can tell it was made by the same person because it also has this same darting right here in the sleeve to give it that tailored look. So I'm sure they're about the same size, but I was so excited to find those. Again, would totally rock them if they were in my size, but they're not, so I'm gonna sell them. In plus size, I was able to pick up this awesome Eloquent blazer, but look at this. Okay, so it's white, looks sort of like a tuxedo blazer, buttons down here, long length, which we love, but check this out. In the back, it's fully opened. How cool is that jacket? Very fun. So it looks like a very classic piece, but then with a little bit of flair, totally up my alley. And I did find two Eloquent dresses at the store and sort of debated between both of them. I picked this one because it's a little bit more of a modern style, but if you don't know this brand, here it is again. They do not have Eloquent brick and mortar stores. They only have the website. I actually own a lot of their clothes. They're very high quality, and they have some tremendous sales where items go really, really inexpensive, but their pieces last. And so I really like the brand personally and for resale, but I did choose this one. It has the button details here at the shoulder. It is A-line, almost a midi length with a bit of a drop waistband, very, you know, sort of in that 60s style. This one has some cool detailing here on the sleeves. Again, 3/4 length sleeves, similar to the vintage dresses. So I was happy to find this dress. All right, here we go with another plus size ModCloth piece at 3X. This is a green dress, little late because it would have probably been great for Christmas. Pretty ruching detail here at the bodice to give you a nice curvy look of this sort of built-in waistband with an A-line skirt and pretty little cutout tie details here on the sleeves, probably owned by the same person as the other 3X ModCloth I picked up this day, so thumbs up to whoever donated those. Okay, I have not picked up Adriana jeans in a hot minute, but this is the legging ankle. It is a newer style, you can tell by the tag, but these are new with tag. They retailed for $245 and the thrift store only had them marked at $6.99. So I was like, no brainer, I'm picking these up. So they are distressed. They do have the raw hem at the bottom. These are super lightweight and stretchy. They're called the super skinny ankle, and they are, it looks like a mid-rise. So yeah, super cute. It even has the paper tag still in the back. I know some of you still pick up AG jeans. My husband likes to wear AG jeans, so I buy them secondhand for him, but I figured, you know, they're new with tags, so I'm not gonna leave it. And high retail does not mean high resale. If you're a reseller, you know that, but still, I think I'm gonna be able to make a profit. I mean, anything pretty much you get in a thrift store, you're gonna make a profit unless you pay up some ridiculous amount. Now, I did pay up on this dress, but I checked comps and you'll see why I paid up. It is Lafayette 148, and this is a brown trench dress. So it looks like a trench coat. It's got this tie belt here. It is A-line with a midi length, but look at this. This is really cool. Check this out. It's got this weird silver chain detail here, like disguised under the collar. I guess you could pop your collar up and have a little bit of bling right there, but I thought it was cute, and they did have it marked up. The comps were so good on this. And it was a 2X that, yeah, wasn't gonna leave it at the thrift store. Okay, one of my most exciting finds from this thrift trip. So we were pretty much at the end of the trip. My husband had lost the steam, which, you know, if you have someone thrifting with you who's not a reseller, usually that happens at some point. So I knew I was gonna have to start wrapping things up. And then I saw this blazer, Escada, and I was like, ooh, that looks really nice. It's got these beautiful signature Escada buttons on it. It's in a great size 40. It does have the signature buttons also here on the sleeve. And it's like a cropped little blazer. I questioned it because they had it marked at $19.99. So I was like, ooh, you know what? I don't know, but it's Escada, a blazer. I definitely could at least double my money. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. But then I realized that it was hanging on a hanger that had a pant hanger attached to it. And I was like, oh, I bet it's a suit. No wonder it's $19.99. So sure enough, on the floor, I found the matching wide-leg pants. Y'all, this suit is so pretty. Again, here's the Escada tag. Now, the top is in a 40, this is in a 38, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell it together and just disclose that because I think I'm gonna get more money that way. And it's okay because the jacket is a little fuller, so you can wear, you know, a top and everything under it. It won't be that much bigger. So, and then I always include measurements in my listing. But yeah, totally worth the $19.99 that I'll be able to get. I'd say between $170 and $195 on that suit. Okay, fun jean brand. You guys know I love jeans. And I found some more Spanx. These are pull-on Spanx. These are fun because they have the distressed hem. I don't think I've ever found any with distressed hem. I found this style of jean from Spanx, but then I also saw they're new with tags. These retail for $128 and they are an extra large. So yay. Then bam, pair number 2, same style, but these are in a large. So I don't know if the same person owned them and maybe was trying different sizes, but these are in a tapered leg with the released hem. That's what this is, where it looks like it had been a regular hem that was released and then it has the raw hem at the bottom. But these are the pull-on Spanx. Super popular, hold you in. The girls love them, so I bet the guys love them too if they've ever tried them. So had to get those. All right, then we have Theory. This is the new tag Theory. If you didn't know, it's the capital T. That's how you know it's a newer style. It's just a little black dress with a mock neck up here and a flounce hem down here. It sort of flares out like a mermaid tail would. And then this is really cute. There's a cutout with a tie on the back, and the cutout goes, you know, mid-back, I'd say, with the zipper in the back. So really cute dress. Okay, then tried and true brand for me, one of my bread and butters, is Bowden. This is an older tag Bowden, but really cute style. These jersey knit, super stretchy dresses like this from Bowden do super well. People love them. It's got the elbow length sleeves, really cute polka dot print, and this pretty forest green. So definitely was going to pick it up. This would have been a cute holiday dress too, but yeah, we're past that, aren't we? All right, I have not had the best luck with this brand, total disclosure, but I picked this up based on style. And usually I'll tell you, if I don't pick up something based on brand, because it's a good seller for me, then I'm going to pick it up based on style. And usually one other factor, it could be fabric, could be the brand, could be new with tags, one of those things. So the brand is Elizabeth and James, and it's this pretty bodycon sort of bandage style dress. It's in a sort of very light cream white color. It's got the V back, really sexy, would be great for a bridal shower. And the other reason I picked it up, not just the style, because I knew it could be pretty versatile, is that it is new with tags. So I thought it was a safe bet to get. Somebody's gonna want this dress for either a special occasion or every day. So I got it. Another brand that doesn't always have a great sell-through rate for me, but when it does sell, I usually get a nice price for it, and that is McLaughlin. So this is a really pretty print dress. I think it's a very classic style. It's very soft, again, with that jersey knit. This one almost feels like a silk blend, elbow length sleeves, similar to the cut of that Bowden dress I just showed you, but I thought it was really pretty and worth a try. So yeah, I grabbed her, and I'm pretty happy with it. If you saw my epic thrift haul, you saw this dress, and I mentioned it was gonna be in another haul, and sure enough, I found a second one. It is Joie. Now the other one I think was a small, and this one is an extra large. I think it's called the Bodhi Dress because I've already listed the other one, but this will be easy to make a second listing. Usually if it's secondhand and it's not new with tags, I don't do a multiple quantity listing of the item. I'll list the second item separately, but of course with Vindu, or if you're just using Poshmark or eBay, you can sell similar or copy a listing. So it's easy to list something you already have listed. But it's a pretty maxi length dress, 100% cotton with this animal print, and just a really pretty dress. Joie is up or down for me, but they're a very expensive retail brand, and the comps on that dress seem to be pretty good. Just a few more items. I know you're probably wondering about this dress back here, so I'm going to show you that last. But next up are some plus size jeans, so exciting about that. It's cut from the cloth. This is the new cut from the cloth tag, and it's a size 16. So that was a yes for me, but then I saw that it was covered in these cool stars. And it does have a released choppy hem down there, so that makes it have added interest. I don't pick up all cut from the cloth, but if it's plus size, I'm usually going to pick it up. Hopefully these were not a bad buy. I found these on a new rack right before we were leaving, and they are Everlane. They are the mid-rise skinny jeans. They're just a basic dark wash style with some faint factory whiskering, but I thought they were in decent condition. The only thing is the patch back here has a bleed from the blue of the jeans, but I think I can get it off the leather. So I'm usually pretty good with treating color bleeds, stains, things like that. I have a pretty good track record, and then if it doesn't work, I can still sell it. Everlane does not sell as well as it was selling. The denim sells a little better than like the basic pants and stuff. So anyway, we'll give them a try and see. I felt like it was worth it. And they only had it marked at $4.99. Blue tags were half off. So I only paid $2.50 for these. All right, so last up is the dress hanging behind me. I have it hanging up because it is a maxi length. I'm pretty sure my girl Jessi from GorJes showed this same dress in a recent haul. I think it was her, but it's really pretty floral print. Again, with the jersey knit, very stretchy and lightweight, easy to wear. And this one's actually the new tag Bowden that's got the pink dot, or it has the yellow dot, but the blue dots are the older ones. This is actually called the convertible dress. I have it wrapped on the hanger, crisscrossed in a halter with this cutout, but it does tie a bunch of different ways. You can wear it as strapless, you can wear it just, you know, different. They have all different kinds of ways to wear the dress. I believe this is how they have it in the stock photo, but I'll pop it up so that you can see the full dress in all its glory. It's just really pretty. You guys know I like bright colors and fun florals and super feminine stuff. So that was a no-brainer. So that was my last haul of the year for 2022. What did you guys think? Did you have a favorite item? I was super excited to finally find Viore. I was excited to pick up another Bernie Dexter piece. I was super excited about the Escada suit and a couple other items in the haul, and then everything else too. I mean, hey, if I'm gonna make some money on it, it's gonna make me happy. So I hope you enjoyed my thrift haul, and lots of cool things coming in the new year. I'm super excited. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss a thing. And if you want to be notified when a new video comes out for me, you can hit that bell notification below. And also don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out so my videos get seen. Really helps put some money in my pocket to help feed my family. So I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for a wonderful 2022. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.